Have you ever dreamed of having your own little wellness retreat? A spot to just melt away the stress of the day? Well, what if I told you that entire retreat could fit right inside your apartment? Seriously, we're going to break down exactly how to make that happen. Right? This is what everyone thinks. You picture these huge, sprawling homes with a dedicated spa wing and think, yeah, that's not me. I've got like a corner. Well, it's time to totally rethink that. See, the old-school bulky saunas have gotten a major upgrade. Today's designs are smart, they're efficient, and they are literally built for the way we live now, even in small spaces.
So the biggest myth we've got to bust right off the bat is that saunas are these massive, room-eating installations. Nope, we're talking about sleek, compact models that are designed to fit perfectly in your bedroom corner or even a home office.
Okay, so let's get real for a second. Before we get lost in all the cool features, we just need to do a quick reality check on your actual space. And trust me, this is the most important part, but it's way easier than you think.
It all boils down to these 5 simple things. That's it. You don't need a contractor, you don't need complex blueprints, all you need is a tape measure and maybe 5 minutes. Let's run through them. First up, floor space. Look at this number, 90 by 90 centimeters. That's about 3 by 3 feet. This is pretty much the magic number for a standard one-person sauna. It's surprisingly tiny, right? And this really puts it into perspective. If you've got a spot where you could squeeze in a small dresser or maybe an armchair, you've probably got room for a sauna. It's really that simple.
So here's how your options stack up. The one-person model, as you can see, is crazy space efficient. But hey, even if you want room for 2, you're only adding about a foot of width. But notice that last line. That's the real key. The power. Which brings us to the next big question.
Ah, yes. The million-dollar question for every single person who rents or lives in an apartment. The fear of having to call in an electrician and mess with the wiring, that's a huge deal. So what's the verdict? And here it is, maybe the best news of the day. For most of these modern infrared saunas, the answer is no. They are designed for pure plug-and-play convenience. You literally just plug it into a normal wall socket, just like you would a TV. Okay, so you've got the space, you've got the power, but what about, apartment life? The noise, the heat. Are you going to become that neighbor that everyone on the floor talks about? The answer is a big, fat no. And this is exactly why. First, they are almost totally silent. Second, because they heat your body directly, they don't really bake the room, so your AC won't go crazy. And best of all, no special vents needed. Your neighbors will have absolutely no clue.
All right, so we've officially confirmed that a sauna is actually doable. Now we get to the really fun part, picking out the perfect one for your space and your life.
When it comes to apartment living, your options pretty much boil down to these 3 amazing space-saving types, and each one has its own little superpower. First, we've got the most popular kit on the block, the compact infrared cabin. You can think of these as the all-stars. They're super efficient, they heat up in just 10 or 15 minutes, which is perfect for a quick session before you head out or right after a workout. Now, you know that awkward, empty corner in your apartment where nothing quite fits? Well, this is its destiny. Corner saunas are designed to tuck perfectly into that space, using every single inch and giving you this really cool built-in look. And for anyone who rents, this right here is the absolute game changer. These models are all about zero commitment. You unbox it, you put it together in like under an hour, plug it in, and when your lease is up, you just take it with you. It's real sauna ownership minus the permanence. Okay, so you've picked out your sauna. Awesome. Now, the next step is making it a beautiful part of your home. It's not just about dropping a box in a room, it's about creating a dedicated little zone for pure relaxation. Let's picture it. This is a super common layout, right? A 1-bedroom apartment. That little 90 by 90 centimeter sauna can slide right into a corner of the bedroom. It just becomes part of your personal sanctuary, perfect for winding down at night. Or how about this? The home office. That room can easily pull double duty. You work all day, and then you flip a switch and transition into relaxation mode. It takes a purely functional space and turns it into a little wellness hub. And listen, don't forget the little things that make it feel special. Think vertically. Some simple wall shelves, a few hooks. This is what takes it from a corner with a sauna to a legit organized wellness nook. It's these details that create that amazing spa vibe.
Okay, we've gone through a ton. We've busted the myths, we've checked the specs, we've looked at the options, so let's wrap up with one last simple checklist to see if you're officially good to go.
Just look at this list. Do you have a tiny patch of floor? Check. Standard ceiling height? Check. A regular old outlet nearby? Check. If you're nodding along to these, then you are in fantastic shape. The dream of having your own sauna is officially within reach.
So really, the only question left is the fun one. This whole idea of a personal wellness retreat, it's not some far-off fantasy for a house you don't have. It's a real possibility for the home you're in right now. So, take a look around your place. Where are you going to put yours?